Full knee-deep lies the winter snow, and the winter winds are wearily sighing. Toll ye the church bell sad and slow, and tread softly, and speak low. For the old year lies a-dying. Old year, you must not die. You came to us so readily. You lived with us so steadily. Old year, you shall not die. He lieth still, he doth not move. He will not see the dawn of day. He hath no other life above. He gave me a friend, and a true love, and the new year will take them away. Old year, you must not go. So long you have been with us, such joy as you have seen with us. Old year, you shall not go. He frothed his bumpers to the brim. A jollier year we shall not see. But though his eyes are waxing dim, and though his foes speak ill of him, he was a friend to me. Old year, you shall not die. We did so laugh and cry with you. I've half a mind to die with you, old year, if you must die. He was full of joke and jest, but all his merry quips are o'er. To see him die across the waste, his son and heir doth ride post-haste, but he'll be dead before. Every one for his own. The night is starry and cold, my friend, and the new year, blithe and bold, my friend, comes up to take his own. How hard he breathes! Over the snow I heard just now the crowing cock. The shadows flicker to and fro. The cricket chirps, the lights burn low. 'Tis nearly 12 o'clock. Shake hands before you die. Old year will dearly rue for you. What is it we can do for you? Speak out before you die. His face is growing sharp and thin. Alack, our friend is gone. Close up his eyes, tie up his chin. Step from the corpse and let him in that standeth there alone, and waiteth at the door. There's a new foot on the floor, my friend, and a new face at the door, my friend, and a new face at the door. There is a season for everything, and a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to give birth, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to uproot what is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to tear down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to throw stones, and a time to gather up stones. A time to embrace, and a time to shun embracing. A time to search, and a time to give up as lost. A time to keep, and a time to throw away. A time to tear apart, and a time to sew together. A time to be silent, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time for war, and a time for peace. He has made everything appropriate in its time. He has also set eternity in their heart, yet so that man will not find out the work which God has done from the beginning even to the end. I know that there is nothing better for them than to rejoice and to do good in one's lifetime. Moreover, that every man who eats and drinks sees good in all his labor. It is the gift of God. I know that everything God does will remain forever. There is nothing to add to it, and there is nothing to take from it. For God has so worked that men should fear him. That which is has been already, and that which will be has already been, for God sees what has passed by. Lord, thou hast been our dwelling place in all generations. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hadst formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God. Thou turnest man to destruction, and sayest, Return, ye children of men. For 1,000 years in thy sight are but as yesterday when it is past, and as a watch in the night. Thou carriest them away as with a flood. They are as asleep. In the morning they are like grass which groweth up. In the morning it flourisheth, and groweth up. In the evening it is cut down, and withereth. For we are consumed by thine anger, and by thy wrath we are troubled. Thou hadst set our iniquities before thee, our secret sins in the light of thy countenance. For all our days are passed away in thy wrath. We spend our years as a tale that is told. The days of our years are 80 years and 10, and if by reason of strength they be 80 years, yet is their strength labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off, and we fly away. Who knoweth the power of thine anger? Even according to thy fear, so is thy wrath. So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. Return, O Lord, how long? And let it repent thee concerning thy servants. O satisfy us early with thy mercy, that we may rejoice and be glad all our days. Make us glad according to the days wherein thou hast afflicted us, and the years wherein we have seen evil. Let thy work appear unto thy servants, and thy glory unto their children. And let the beauty of the Lord be upon us, and establish thou the work of our hands upon us, yes, the work of our hands establish it. And may the Lord bless you and keep you, and make his face shine upon you, and give you peace. Happy New Year, dear ones.